Hello and welcome back. So tonight's project is to replace the wing mirrors on the CBR. And I'm sure many have bought this type, particularly from China. I think they're about $42.99 or something like that. And actually they look quite smart. But there's one major issue which I'm going to show you how to solve later. So the problem is, so the problem we've got is the fit is poor. The actual size of the oval is much smaller than the plate they give you. This rubber spacer, as you can see, it sticks out top and bottom. And then once you put the mirror on top, it just looks naff. It looks like an aftermarket. It doesn't fit well at all. So I have a solution, and I'm going to share that with you now, and how to get the perfect fit for your blade wing mirrors. Okay, so how do you get the perfect fit for your blade wing mirrors? The answer is you use the part of the old one, which I've got here. Now, there is a bit of a caveat and an issue here. The actual centre nut through here, which this is it here, is actually Loctite. So they're Loctite in, and I couldn't get them out. So I got one out halfway, and the other one I couldn't move at all, and I rounded it. So I had to drill it out. So that's why I've got two pieces here. It's not that difficult to drill it. It's not particularly hard, but you need to drill it out. And then once you've drilled it out, which I've already done, then you have the perfect fit to go back on the CBR. So I'm now going to show you what you need to fit this to the other wing mirrors, so it looks sweet when you fit it. Okay, when you take it out of the box, it's attached, but it's just an Allen key on the bottom. So if you just take that out, then it'll split the two parts. Okay, and now they give you a plastic washer, which you want to keep because that fits perfectly into the actual mirror. So we're going to reuse that, and we're going to install it onto the original OEM mount. Okay, so when it comes to refitting your stock OEM mount or bracket to your mirror, what you want to do is recycle the plastic washer that comes with the mirror in there, and then I'll put a description at the minute on the screen for what this is. So this is just a bolt which I've sanded down about 1 millimetre off the top, so it's flush when I insert it inside here, so you don't want it protruding. Okay, so what you do is you slide that through the bottom and into the mirror. Now when I do the final fit, I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on that screw just to make sure that it's in the right place. Okay, so at this point what you want to do is do a test fit, which I've already done. So I'm not sure if you can see it or not. You've got a little mark on the original mounting bracket. Fit it in the bike and move it about until you get it exactly where you want, and then what I've done is I've just put a pencil mark on the mirror. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, put Loctite on it, and then put it back into that position, and then leave it till it dries, and then I'll mount it. And I'll do the same for both sides. Okay, so that's the two reattached. I did put a little bit of Loctite. Be gentle on the Loctite, don't overdo it in case you need to take them off. I had to sand a little bit more off the screws, so there's probably 2 mil off the screws here and here, and I've just painted them again before I put them back on. But it's worth speaking about the drill. So I've used it's a 12 mil, so it's a 12 mil metal drill to drill out the old bolts, which is about the right size. A 10 mil would probably work as well, but either or just when you're, for reference, if you're drilling, put it on the lowest speed on your drill and just let the drill bit do the work. Don't go fast because it'll just heat up. Okay, now I'll refit them and show you what it looks like when they're back on. I'm sure you all know how to fit the wing mirrors because you've already taken them off. So it's just a 6mm socket. And then put the nuts back in. You want one of the Allen keys with the sort of ball ends because it's quite difficult. This top one's, the angles, there's a little bit of an angle to tighten it. So just be wary of that. But that's the back on. Bosh. I'll do the other one, then I'll show you what it looks like with them both back on. Okay, so that's both the blades installed now. Really nice fit, obviously because it's using the OEM piece. And obviously they're adjustable, like so. There you go, that's the finished look. If you want to go extra fast, then you turn them down. I will put all the description for all the pieces in the description, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.